Good morning everybody, it's 7:20 and I'm in my office in Wellington here. So I was here yesterday when the Prime Minister made his surprise announcement that he's stepping down, and I can only imagine that over at the big house there, just over the way from me, there is quite some heavy discussion going on around his successor. So yeah, I guess that's going to be the topic of conversation all week up till Monday the 12th, when we know who's going to be who's going to get the top job. So that'll be interesting. It won't be the Prime Minister that the people elected. It will be somebody that the National Party has chosen. So let's see how that works out for them. For my own day, I mean, you know, obviously my life goes on regardless of who the Prime Minister is. My job is the same. My job as a member of the opposition is to hold the government to account and make sure that they don't drop the ball when they're delivering for the people of New Zealand. Obviously, we don't think they've done that great for the last 9 years. So we'll be watching and waiting and see who's going to lead the boat. But we don't really have any great hopes that the ideology of the National Party is going to change and that their priority is going to change. So we'll see how that pans out. Today, I've got procedures at 8:30. We have caucus today to go through the pieces of legislation that will be coming into the House. Question time from 2 till 3. I don't expect there to be any legislation in my portfolio areas because the Education Update Bill is probably the largest piece of legislation they're working on at the moment in my major portfolio. There's no legislation that I'm aware of with regard to women, communications, broadcasting or IT coming through the House, although I'll find that out 100% for sure at caucus. This evening I'm going to be attending the birthday celebrations for the Emperor of Japan. I spend a lot of time. I'm the deputy chair of the New Zealand Parliamentary Japanese Friendship Group, and so spend a lot of time in discussions and working on those relationships between New Zealand and Japan, which is a pleasure. It's one of the real honours and privileges of this job, is to make sure that the relationships we have internationally are as strong as they can be, because that has nothing but benefits with regard to trade, but also just when the problems happen in the world, the ability of politicians to pick up the phone and speak to each other at that top level to find out what's truly going on before people leap to assumptions is of enormous benefit to the country, but also to the planet. Okay, have a good day. Take care. Bye-bye.